He is the new president of the Ghana National Association of Farmers and Fishermen. And the last time he was in studio here, I didn't host him, it was Boachi who hosted him. He was on another mission altogether. When I recall yesterday, was it yesterday or 2 days ago when I first saw the paper and I saw his name, I was like, he's a farmer. I was so surprised by the fact that he'd been elected for the position. Good morning to you.
Good morning, my brother.
And I hope you're well.
By grace, I'm fine.
It's been quite a while.
Yes, we've been around. Just that some of us, we don't like making noise, so...
I see.
Yes.
I see, because I was wondering, from what I know about you, is your government that is in power.
Mm-hmm.
That's accurate, right?
I'm here in my capacity as the president for...
the Ghana National Association.
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, congratulations on the election.
Thank you very much.
I wonder, first of all, how was the process? Do you put yourself up? Was there an election? Did you have other competitors that went against you? Exactly what happened?
All right. Thank you very much. Good morning to you and good morning to our listeners and our viewers. Before I make a pronouncement on that, let me first of all say a very big thank you to our seniors, the senior members of GNAFF. I'm talking about Mr. Tetteh-Kwetey, former president, then also Tetteh-Kwetey, the immediate past president.
So he is handed over to you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Then Nana Asi Aklehe, also the consultant who was able to put everything together, Mr. Francis Tetteh, and all other ones, all our regional chairmen and their executives, all our district chairmen and their executives. I say hi to everybody. Yes, well, it was a simple process. We started reorganization of GNAFF. We did elections at our various district assemblies. So if you go to every district assembly in Ghana here, you will see GNAFF reps. And then from there, we also did our regional conferences where regional executives were also elected to man the affairs of the association. So then nominations were also opened for aspirants who were willing to contest to become national officers of GNAFF. So yours truly, I also picked up a nomination, and in fact, I didn't want to do it, but other people were saying that, look, competition is a beautiful thing to happen anywhere. And we all recall when MTN came and they were the only network company in Ghana. My SIM that I use today, I joined a long queue at dawn, 1 a.m. To buy it. At the time, 5 million. You understand? But when others came in, so competition is a very beautiful thing. So we, other people picked up nomination forms to contest for the various positions. And I also wanted one. Then a brother whispered into my ear that, Mike, as for you, you must go for the ultimate.
The presidency?
Yes, presidency, yes. So I picked up my nomination forms. I did my filing. There was vetting. So finally, it was this past Saturday in Kumasi. And I was elected by the grace of God. It was all God's favor and honor. Yes. Let me also thank the Agri Minister, Honorable Eriko Poku, the Chief of Staff, Honorable Julius Debra, and all other people. The Ashanti Regional Minister, Dr. Frank Amwakohini, and everybody who helped us to have a successful Congress, yes.
Once again, congratulations, because I'm guessing because the Ghana National Association of Farmers and Fishermen is a big organization, very, very important in a great chain.
Very huge.
Yes. You said you were doing restructuring of the organization. What happened?
Yes. So this is an organization that when you are elected, every 4 years, there must be another Congress for re-election. So for you to have that one done, you have to start from your lowest branches. So in this case, various, it's supposed to have even started from the various communities. But for now, we started from the district
level,
then to the regional level, then to the national. But under our leadership, the current leadership, we are going to extend it beyond the district. It will go down. All communities will be part of GNAFF going forward. Yes.
I'm wondering why you decided to put yourself up. I know you said somebody whispered in your ear, but you said even before the person thought that you should go for the presidency, you had already decided that you will compete for a position.
Right.
So why? And what were you seeking to do for the association?
Well, this is, like you said, this is a very important organ of governance of Ghana. However, it is apparent, it is clear that our previous leaders didn't propagate our issues well. This is, if you look at Article 259 of the 1992 Constitution, it mentions GNAFF, that there must be a creation of National Association of Farmers and Fishermen. And then if you look at the same article, it mentions GNAFF like 4 or 5 times. Formation of land commission, formation of other government institutions and all of that. And so we think that the time has come for people like us to take up the leadership position so that we are able to propagate. See that as you have invited me, I'm here. I've driven all the way from Tema, almost 3 hours to come and propagate the good deeds of GNAFF.
So you think it was time that you took up the position and perhaps do a lot more advocacy on behalf of GNAFF, Ghana, the farmers?
Exactly. That is all we are here to do. We have a lot of challenges. Which challenges, if we fail to propagate, people, nobody will know about them. Yes. As I was campaigning across the country, the farmers put up their various challenges, and then the fisher folks also. In the case of the farmers, the commonest problem has been sources of funding, where they will get loans to. They complain that even though ADB is in existence, one of the requirements for them to attract loans is collateral. They having collateral, and we are farmers, we are poor people. We don't have collateral. So how do we get loans? So I jotted that one from one region to the other, from one region to the other, and all of that. Then also the issue of Fulani herdsmen.
Also came up.
Yes, of course. Where you plow your farm, you do your cultivation, however you do it, you do your transplanting, and then all of a sudden you were expecting your harvest to start somewhere, let's say in a month or 2. A Fulani herdsman will just carry the cattle there, go and destroy everything, and when you say it, they pull guns, they pull knives, they pull their stakes to beat us. So these are a few of the challenges that the farmers put before me. So I have also prepared very good solutions to that. Then also the fisher folks, they also complain bitterly about the distribution of premix fuel. Apart from the premix fuel, they also complained about the distribution of marine gas oil. So that one also, God being so good, I'm part of MPA because my company happens to work directly under MPA. So we will engage the stakeholders and see how we can better the distribution of this premix fuel and marine gas oil so that our fisher folks, myself, I'm a fisherman, I am a canoe owner. I own canoes. When you go to Tema Fishing Harbour, you go to Pram, you go to Ningo, I have canoes. On my way here, the one handling my canoe in Pram, he actually recorded his voice. It's on the phone. to mean that as at this morning, they still don't have access to premix.
As at this morning?
As at this morning. And that they buy the super from the filling stations. Then they also have to buy the engine oil to put them together. And the disadvantage in doing that is that when you do that, first of all, the super at the filling station is way higher in terms of pricing. It's very expensive.
Okay.
So when you do that and you go to the fishing for 2 days and you don't get a catch, you are into big debt. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Apart from that, those days, people buy outboard motors and it takes them 5 years, 6 years without any repairs. Today, because of the improportionate measurement of either the petrol itself or the engine oil, you buy the outboard motor and within 6 months, it begins to give you problems.
Okay.
So these are a few of the challenges that the fisher folks also put across. So myself and my team, we are working together. Like I said, we will engage all stakeholders to see how to better the distribution process.
Interesting. How long have you been in farming?
For a long time.
For a long time?
For a long time. I've done serious fishing across the Volta Lake.
Okay.
Then I also entered. So if you go to Bunasi, where you have the soldier camp, I have a lot of cattle there. And if you want to go to Mobole, I have a small farm there. If you go to Miocho in Pram also. So I've been in it for long. Yeah.
How is it? Is it lucrative?
Well, farming business, depending on how you go about it, it is the most lucrative business ever. I have a couple of businesses. So I have a business under the downstream sector of the petroleum sector. Now, I also have this farming thing, fishing and all. Do you know that you can get a catch from just a trip of fishing and make millions of Ghana cedi? Millions of Ghana cedi. But, like I said, our people, their challenge has been access to finances.
Okay.
The person has a very good idea as to which boat to buy, which net to put in, which outboard motor to get. But where to get the money is the problem. And so we are working to engage. I've had serious conversations with the CEO of Venture Capital.
Okay.
Yes, Venture Capital. That they must come to our aid. They must make monies available to us, our people. You know that at GNAFF, we say we feed the nation.
Yes.
GNAFF, we feed the nation. Every business person in Ghana is important. But like animal farm, all animals are equal, but more, some are more equal than others. Are we getting it? So all businesses are important. But when it comes to farming and fishing, without farming and fishing, human existence will also be questionable. People cannot live without food and fish.
Okay. Yes, that's true. But I ask whether it's lucrative because you started by saying you know that we farmers, we are poor people.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering what you think accounts for the poverty, because many of the farmers are smallholder farmers.
Yes.
They don't cultivate a big area. They are not able to, like you said, find the money. Some even struggle to get the land. So what do you think is contributing to this poverty in farming and food production, which is supposed to be what sustains us?
Well, the number one solution to that is availability of funds. Because once funds are ready and anybody can just access the money to go into farming, the poverty rate will go down. But if you have the land, you have all the ideas, but you don't have money to go into the farming, how are you going to make money? We have people who sit around very, very good plantation lands, but they don't have money.
Okay.
So if you don't have money, how can you go into it? So you are around the land. The land is very. I want to use a word. You have
fertile.
all the you have all the nutrients
Yeah.
around, but you don't have money. How would you go into farm? You cannot go. So we are coming to work with the various agencies, and our constitution has also mandated us to solicit for funds externally.
Okay.
So very soon, on the 30th of this month, myself and my team, we are traveling to the US.
Okay.
We are going to work on how we can generate funds. I mean, support from outside this country. We cannot sit and watch government alone do everything. We have to also travel outside and try to get some money into our coffers.
Yeah, it seems you're already at work because you're talking about speaking to the venture capital people. Now you're thinking about going to the US to find money.
Before the elections,
Yeah.
I met the Agri minister on 2 occasions.
Okay.
I met the venture capital CEO on more than 4 or 5 occasions.
Even before the elections?
Before the election,
Okay.
I had a meeting with the chairman of Cocoa Board. So with the chairman of Cocoa Board, we are looking at ways and means of giving things out to our people where the things don't end up in people's rooms.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have started doing a lot for the association before I even contested to become the president.
Oh, you already started working for the association before you
Way back.
So you've been in this association for how long?
For a long time. You asked me already. I told you for a long time.
Yeah, I asked about the farming.
Yes.
Yes.
But I have really been in the fishing side way before coming into farming.
Okay.
Yes.
So you started with fishing before moving into food production?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Interesting. But I'm also wondering when you went to the field, because of course people will tell you what they want. But I'm sure when you were going, yourself, you had ideas you were going to sell to them. What were the main ideas you sold to them that, vote for me, this is what I want to do for you?
Well, my other contender went with the message of creating a bank called GNAFF Bank. And at the time, I didn't think of telling them anything. So after the nominations and everything, I was like, hey, so GNAFF Bank. Then
a bank for farmers.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Then I also was like, okay, so if somebody is coming up with a bank, the definition of what a bank is. A bank is an institution that requires licensing by the Bank of Ghana and possibly by the Securities and Exchange Commission. This should be the definition of what a bank is. Now, once you get the license from the Bank of Ghana, you are subject to their regulations.
Yes.
It is one of their regulations that before you give loan to someone or a group of people or any institution, you demand for collateral.
Okay.
Are you getting
some
it?
form, yeah.
Yes. They demand collateral. Now, even if the money is from my own pocket, but I decide to get the license from Bank of Ghana, they will regulate me. And one of the regulations will be that before I give money to any farmer, I need to get collateral. We are also poor people. We don't have collateral anywhere.
Okay.
Are we getting it? So let me also rather look for a more simpler and softer ways of getting monies for them.
Okay.
So that's when I went to the CEO of Venture Capital.
Okay.
That, Papa, I know that you have some monies to help businesses, but you cannot give the monies directly to the businesses. You have to give the monies to what we call fund managers.
Okay.
Now, we have offices in all the 16 regions. Every region will look out for one fund manager, so microfinance. And then you give us some money through the microfinance. The reason they don't give the money directly to the businesses is that when you go for money, the reason for which you go for the money, that money must be spent for that purpose.
Yes,
are you getting it?
Yeah.
So, for example, if let's say Upper East, if there is a small bank, microfinance, but they are qualified to be called fund managers, and monies are given to them to help GNAFF members. Whilst they give you the money, they also make sure that you go into the farming, the particular crop that you say you are going to produce. They make sure that, so they are there with you. You claim you want to do cocoa farming.
Okay.
They give you the money, but they make sure that it is the cocoa farming.
Spend it on cocoa.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And so I went to him and he said, my brother, this is possible. We can do it for you. Then I was like, okay, delegates, listen, getting you a bank will be a more difficult thing to do, because in any case, we need 400 million Ghana cedis as the minimum capital. Is that not the case?
Yes.
With this one, even if you need 1 million Ghana cedi, even 100,000 Ghana cedi, somebody can just give it out to any fund manager, and then we are able to access. We don't need 400 million. And so, and don't underestimate the intellect of some of the regional executives. Initially, I thought we were going to deal with farmers and fishermen, so you can just go and throw anything on them and they will just buy into it. But when I got to the grounds, Charlie,
Yes, okay.
knowledgeable people. Yes. So those of us that were a bit old were finding it difficult to understand my message. But the younger ones, highly educated people, if you go to Bono East, Ahafo, no.
Very highly educated.
Highly educated people. So when I put my message across, they realized that no, so this is what will do the deal for us. And by the special grace of God, it happened. It worked for us.
Well, if you just join us, we're having a conversation with Michael Tetteh-Kwetey, who is President, Ghana National Association of Farmers and Fishermen. I think he's about 2 days old as president.
Yes,
2 days. And already it seems you are engaging a lot. But that's one of the points. When it comes to the matter of funding, are you sure those are loans that they can, because one of the things farmers will tell you is that they struggle to even pay back some of the loans. What are you doing to ensure that interests are not? Have you had conversation on the interest rates that are given the farmers and how the payment terms and all those things? Are those all part of the conversation?
Well, the source I'm talking about, the venture capital thing, they have the lowest rate so far in the country. Now, talking about the ability to repay your loans, one challenge has also been the issue of market. Market. So our people in Adan would go into watermelon plantation. From the beginning of the business, of the plowing and everything, you buy one watermelon at 40 cedis, 30 cedis, 50 cedis. But when they finish and they harvest, they will now begin to beg people to even come and count 5 cedis each. They will not get. Why? It is so because all of us in Greater Accra, we have only one season. One season. I'll come to the season. But for them to be able to repay their loans, we have to work out on marketing. So the marketing, before deciding to go into the contest, myself and my friend, the chief of Ashaiman, we received some Chinese investors. And they came with the idea of we go into construction.
Okay.
So quickly, I went back to the chief that Nana ni go and engage our investors. Ask them, can they go into fruit juice production?
Fruit juice production.
Yes, fruit juice production.
Okay.
So I'm talking of value addition.
Okay.
So the issue of you harvesting and trying to sell everything within 1 week, 2 weeks, because
If not,
it is a perishable good. No, this time we are going to have the factory around Chopoli.
Okay.
Chopoli. So you harvest your watermelon. That company will be your biggest off-takers. You harvest, you bring it there. We will even get them to come to the farms to come and buy from you. So they come with it. They come and do their fruit juice with it. Those around Dodowa who also do mango plantation, they too will get the same company to work as their off-takers. So they also do their plantation there. The company will go there, and then they go and buy their produce. We are going to do similar things across the country.
Okay.
Depending on what you are producing and whether or not you have the readily available market.
Okay.
They have the capacity to build this many factories across.
But that's quite an interesting one, because for most people who do value addition, one of the challenges is the one season you're talking about, because you said you were going to come to that one season matter.
Yes.
Because for many people who do value addition, the one season matter is a big issue. That in the rainy season, I'll get all the watermelon I need, maybe much more than I need. But after the rainy season is gone, I have to now look for ways to get watermelon to keep my factory going. Have that also been incorporated into your plans, where you're also thinking about, since we have someone who is taking, can we look at going beyond the rainy season and putting in place structures to ensure we cultivate as much as possible, maybe twice or thrice in a year?
All right. So one of the cardinal points in the run up to the campaign was the fact that we shouldn't politicize the association.
Okay.
So people were using that one against me. But I explained to people that, okay, so let's put the politics aside.
Okay.
Now, let's vote for someone who knows the road.
Yes.
You see, we put politics aside. How about connections? Somebody who knows people who can connect. Are we getting it? Now, and what I'm coming to say now is the reason I said what I said.
Okay.
Now, President Mahama says that government is coming to irrigate 2 million hectares of land.
Okay.
2 million hectares of land. That's huge. So I don't know which regions. We will now engage government on that. I don't know which regions the irrigations will be done. But wherever you are in Ghana, if you have access to water, the issue of rainy season and dry season will be a thing of the past.
Okay.
At any time, you can just develop your farm and you have water. And so that will solve the issue of one season.
Okay.
I don't know whether you are getting me.
Yes, I get you.
Yes.
I get you. So you want to take advantage of that government initiative?
Yes.
And use it?
Of course. We will engage government on it.
I see. But how big an issue is that? Did you have farmers also raising the question of, okay, we cultivate once in a year or sometimes twice, because during the November, December, you see some slight rains. That aside that, we have to survive. We have to find a way of surviving outside the normal rainy season. Did they also raise that issue and how to deal with it?
Yes. You know, the issue here is when we taught the whole country, reports have been from the various regions that we sit in Accra here and think that all the 16 regions have the same farming season.
Okay.
So we focus on that one to give them their farm inputs at wrong times.
Okay.
So, for example, when we went to OT and Volta regions, they said their farming season is different from that of Greater Accra. So, Greater Accra, if we see June, July, August as our rainy season, so we wait, January we are not doing anything, February we are not doing anything, March we begin to clear land, then later we plow and we... No. Some of them are already harvesting there. And so, this is also an appeal to the Honorable Agri Minister, Honorable Eriko Poku, and then the chairman of Cocoa Board, Dr. Peter Buama Otokuno, all of them. I'm using this medium to appeal to them that we don't have the same season across the country.
Okay.
And so we must not be dispatching farming inputs across the country at the same time. Let us engage our people, our regional GNAFF executives. Let us know which particular season or which particular month is the best month for us to send them their things, so that when their season comes, they are able to do their proper farming and get their monies back.
Great. Well, you've been in business for so long, and so to see someone like you being in farming and agriculture, from the fishing through to producing crops, among others, speaks a lot to how lucrative Agri can be. You said when you went to the Bono region, and I guess in many other regions, you're seeing the changing phases of farming.
Yes.
Is that good that you're seeing a lot more people educated who decided to move from the offices and enter onto the field and engage in Agri? And what type of farming are they engaging in? Are they doing small, doing the big? What are you seeing?
Yeah, so again, the definition of what a large-scale farming is, what a medium-scale farming is, and what a small-scale farming is, depends on the individual.
Okay.
But the truth of the matter is that they seeing some of us on board. And you know, the richest people, I don't know across the world, I don't know across Africa, but at least in Ghana, the richest people we know in Ghana, they are all farmers.
Really?
President Mahama is a farmer. He has his farm around Shao Sudoku. His brother, Mr. Ibrahim Mahama, is a farmer. I don't know where he's from, but I know he's a farmer. Otumfo is a farmer. The Gamanche is... All the big people we know in Ghana, they are all farmers.
They're all into farming?
They are all into farmers. They are all into farming.
I see.
They are all into farming. So farming is not a business for the poor. Just that society is such that all of us cannot be equal.
Okay.
Are we getting it?
Yeah.
So, like I said from the beginning, all the animals are equal, but some are more equal than others. And so, in human society, all of us cannot be rich, all of us cannot be poor. That is why you see it that way. But serious people are the ones that do farming.
Okay. And does that help, seeing these prominent people going into farming? Because the president has been showing off his farms and telling everybody, I'm also into farming. Has it helped in creating an incentive for a lot of young people to also be interested in entry into Agri?
Yes, of course. Before President Mahama started talking about farming, most of our young ones think that farming is actually a punishment. And it is so because, you know, in secondary school, when you offend a senior or you offend any of the school regulations,
they give you cutlass.
They give you cutlass, go and weed. But farming is not a punishment. Farming is a business. Big time business. There's money in farming.
Lots of money in farming.
The farming is the only business that you can reap like 5 times before 1 year ends. It is only in farming. I've been trying to bid for a contract with one of the ministries. It's been 6 months. We have opened the bid. It's been 6 months.
You still not got?
They have not said anything. But 6 months, I would have done like 2 times when I have water.
Okay.
Yes. Watermelon, it doesn't take you more than 2 months to plow do the planting, and then harvest. It doesn't take you more than that.
But you say serious business, but do you think, because most things are driven by the, what do you call it, the priorities of a nation, because the individual can't do it all. There are times when, like you said, the government has to provide inputs. The government has to support in many ways. Even you can, it's difficult for the Ghana National Association of Farmers to actually do the work of advocacy and also educating people on farming, among others. Do you feel that our governments have taken farming as seriously as they should?
This is something that I don't have to drive all the way to this studio to come and answer. Last week or two, President Mahama launched the 24-hour economy. About 80% of the conversation he had on that day was about agribusiness. And so it will not take me to come and sit here before people will get to know that agriculture is a serious business in this country.
What does that term mean to you, agribusiness?
Well, agribusiness is a term that describes any business that connects with agriculture. Okay. So whilst some are doing plowing and getting their farm inputs into the soil and harvesting to get the food that we want in Ghana, others are also selling. So some are selling the seedlings. We have some group of people who do only
seeds,
nursing.
Okay.
Yes, they do only nursing.
Okay.
So if you go to a place like Michelle Camp, you see people who are into nursing of seedlings. Okay. So they will nurse the seeds, and then the seeds will germinate, and they will sell it at that level.
Oh, so you come and buy and continue the process.
Other farmers will come and buy to go, and so we call it transplanting.
Okay.
You buy and you transplant onto your farm.
Okay.
Yeah, so all of that combined is what we call agribusiness. Others are only selling agrochemicals. Some are selling fertilizers. Others are selling only catalysis. Some are selling other things. So that whole thing is what we call agribusiness. Any business that's a connection with agriculture.
Do you see that connection actually formalized? Because sometimes it's like as if we use the word agribusiness as a people, but it seems it's just a word, like many other things that we say, but we do not put in place the links that are necessary to ensure agribusiness actually thrives. Do you see those links that we need to make sure agribusiness moves in Ghana effectively?
Well, yes, if you ask me, I will say yes, because those who are into, let's say, nursing of seedlings, they are, when they do it, they get the farmers to come and buy. Okay. And the farmers also, when they also do the transplanting and finally harvest their things, they also have the, like, for example, pepper sellers to come and buy from the farms to go and also sell. And those who buy from the pepper sellers, they too, sometimes they don't even sell it directly. They go and keep, like my mother. Okay. My mother, those days, will buy the pepper, cook it, dry it, and keep it for, like, let's say, 3-4 months, waiting for higher prices. You understand it? So if you ask me, I would say that they are interconnected.
Yes. I see. Yeah. Well, we have to bring this to a close. We have some 5 minutes more to go. But first, I want to find out what are, because I think I have hints as to the things you want to do. Already you've told me a lot about the trying to deal with the matter of the funding gap as much as possible, get on the grounds. But aside that, what are the other things you're looking at doing for the Ghana National Association of Farmers before your four-year tenure ends? Okay, so it would be wrong for me to sit in Accra and assume that when I do A, B, or C, it's going to benefit all farmers and fishermen. Okay. We are going to go on a thank you tour and then orientation. Okay. So that tour, we will get all our regional executives and other stakeholders on board. We will take proper briefings
from them.
Okay.
They will tell us what their real challenges are, what their expectations are, so that we come back to Accra and we are able to put the expectations before the government. So I will not sit in Accra here and say that I'm coming to do this and it will benefit everybody in every region.
That's an interesting approach. People tend to have their plans in their head and try to implement it. You seem to be saying you want to go back to the farmers. Let the farmers tell you what they want.
But of course, that is the way forward. The way you sit here and you assume that people in, let's say, Upper West, people in Upper West, their problem is different from people in, say, Volta region. So when you sit in Accra and you assume that, okay, so everybody's problem is only about season, that we must change the season for, no. Some of them, they have the same season like we in Accra, but they have also peculiar challenges that they want to put across. So we are going to embark on a thank you tour and then also orientation. We will get government officials to be on that tour so that they come and educate our people and they come and take the reports, the complaints that people will give to the various quarters.
As a farmer and fisherman yourself, for you, what's that major challenge that you've encountered over the years that you like to use your own tenure to address? Because it's something that you faced yourself, that you think that with the right kind of collaborations, it can be solved for you.
Well, my problem, the ones that I have experienced personally, has to do with the distribution of premix fuel. That I was telling you that even this morning, the one who supervises my fishing business in Pram, Mr. Lex, recorded his voice and sent to me that even as at this morning, they are still buying super. They are still buying super to mix with engine oil to do their fixing. And this is not anything that another person is coming to tell me. So it is not a secondary information. This is a primary information. So like I said, we will engage the authorities, those that are in charge of the distribution of premix fuel and marine gas oil. We'll look at ways and how to fix the problem for our people.
Before you go, there's this story that is there on the page 2.
Are you going to ambush me?
Of the Overseer newspaper. You said it yourself. You said President-elect of the Ghana National Association of Farmers and Fishermen, Michael Tetteh, has called for a thorough probe into the management and distribution of premix fuel and marine gas oil over the past 8 years.
Yes.
What has happened over the past 8 years that you think should be probed?
Well, the past 8 years, you go to MPA, you get figures of premix, the quantities of premix fuel that claimed have been supplied. But you also go to the landing beaches, and they also tell you that we haven't received anything. So that is why I said that for the past 8 years, that has happened. But under our leadership, we are going to work on it. We will not sit down for our fisher folks to be buying super to do fishing. We will make sure that when premix fuel is loaded today, it will get to its final destination. That's all I'm talking about.
Oh, great. So, and that's interesting, because you're saying that for the past 8 years, the premix leaves the depots, but never gets to the fishermen. What you want to do is to ensure that it moves from the depot and the fishermen get it.
Yeah, that's correct.
Do you know where they end up?
No, I have no idea.
You've never tried to find out?
No, that's not my business. It's the business of special prosecutor. Yoko is also there. NIB, they are all there. They are there if they want to know. So
you want them to look into what happened, where it ends up ultimately?
I am always talking about
the solution.
Like what will happen under my tenure. Things that have happened before, I cannot go back and be chasing those things. People are expecting me also to change the narrative. So that is what I'll work on. But I'm saying that for the past 8 years, if you pick the figures from MPA, and you reconcile with what the fishermen are saying, that is not, it is not my business, but the owners of that business, they are there. Yes.
I see. That's interesting. No, but I do understand. That's up to them to decide whether or not to.
It is up to them. But I'm saying that that will not happen under our current regime.
How do you prevent that? Because ultimately you are not in control of premix.
No, premix, we will take steps to be part of the distribution process, because we are the fishermen. So if you want to distribute something on our behalf, we must know the distribution lines. So we must be part of it.
There are those who say that instead of the current situation where it is subsidized and then distributed to the fishermen, there are those who suggest that why not establish pumps at the various landing beaches, sell the thing at the right rate for fishermen, instead of this thing where fishermen wait for it and it never comes, and you have to engage in what you're talking about, buy super and go and mix with engine oil. You're saying, then sell it at the price you want to sell it to us. We'll buy it. Do you think that will help?
Well, whatever policies government would want to come with, we cannot stop government. All that we are saying is that when the thing is loaded and it is meant for us, it must go to the destination, the final destination. That's what we are saying.
I see. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
And I wish you the best over the next 4 years. I'm getting that we'll be having a couple of conversations.
I'm always available for you.
We'll be having many conversations on the state of agriculture. Michael Tetteh-Kwetey. I hope I got the name.
Michael Tetteh-Kwetey.
Tetteh-Kwetey.
Yes.
Okay. Is the new president of the Ghana National Association of Farmers and Fishermen. Very powerful association. I think it has lost its bite for some time now, and I hope you restore that. I like your point of view, where you are suggesting that I go to the people tell me what they want, so that I don't assume that everybody has the same problem. Identify the individual problems of the people and address. That's the different approach to leadership, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's how we conclude the Gold Morning conversation for today. Coming up next, the King of Mid-Morning with the Mid-Morning Show. Stay tuned to Radio Gold 90.5 FM.
One station.
Accra 2022, 23, 24 and more. We don't try, back live.
Commercial free.
Just Mid-Morning Show.
Oh, we love a chubby bad remember. Mid-Morning Show.
The Mid-Morning Show.
Yes.
90.5.
Good morning, my neighbors. On chubby my remember.
Experience quality
Radio station.
Put your hands up.
Rave.
Yes.
Powerful. Morning vibes and more. Accra 90.5. We don't try, bad remember.
Whoa, we love you.
Your Mid-Morning Show on Radio Go.
We are back like 100 times. 2 times bigger. 90.5. Mid-Morning Show. Wait, no time, by Dreamba.